They might be bigger, but I don't think their hearts are as big as our blokes. It was 8 years ago since we won a grand final, but this is the year. This is Redcliffe, up the Dolphins.
Oh, well, in the early part of the season, Redcliffe put me on my feet. They repossessed my car because I was backing them. But now they're worth plenty of bloody money for me tomorrow.
Over the last 5 or 6 years, we've been in the finals, and we've got more experience than them in grand final experience. They're running very well, and I don't think there's any reason why we can't win this grand final.
Valleys have come straight into the grand final this year, whilst Redcliffe have done it the hard way, from 4th position. In their 3 matches this year, Valleys have won 2 and Redcliffe 1, but no more than 6 points have separated them in these clashes. Today will be just as tight.
Well, like during the year, they've been training real hard and towards this grand final, and all the boys are fit. It'll be close because the first 20 minutes will be real hard. There'll be a real battle. It'll be a forward battle for 20 minutes, I say. Then they'll give the backs a bit of a chance to run with the ball, but the first 20, that's what will decide the game, and I think that's where Valley's got their edge. Their forwards just a little bit stronger and more experienced than Redcliffe as far as Brisbane Grand Final is concerned.
As a member of the Redcliffe Management Committee at the present time, we have not no nervousness at all in the Redcliffe Rugby League A grade.
Ron Raper kicks off deep into Valley's quarter. Mills gathers and takes play to just over the quarter line, where he's tackled by Halley and Tiny. Dummy half O'Doherty clears the ball to Crilly on the burst. He's grounded by Halley. Perkins charging down the middle. O'Doherty back to Mills. And Valleys follow on to bring down Quadzinas, close to the Dolphins' quarter line. Fullback Hobbs tries to break through the ruck. He receives particular attention from Hughes. Penalty to Redcliffe. With a run around Wilson, Winnie puts the Dolphins into attack. The defence from Valleys is tight, and it takes a cleverly delayed pass from Cameron to put Obst through an opening at top pace. Fitzpatrick lunges desperately and holds the first clean break of the game. Redcliffe's hesitant passing gives Valleys time to reorganise their defence. There's no hesitancy in Orchard's bumping run. Raper sends his forwards charging down on Mills with an up and under. But it beats everyone over the dead ball line. Now it's Valleys testing the Redcliffe defence. Lee smothers Beatson and is penalised for knees in the back. From almost in front, Crilly puts first points on the board. There's still a hesitancy in Redcliffe's attack, and Tiny knocks on in the tackle. Redcliffe are winning the scrums, but Valley's fast-moving defence is forcing them to run crabwise. Quadzenas tries the blind side. Ross Strudwick knocks the ball from the winger's grasp and is promptly penalised by 26-years-old referee Bernie Pramberg, who's having an impressive game for his first major grand final in Brisbane League. Raper hooks the ball right between the posts, and the scores are level. From his goal line, Tiny dummies past Perkins' tackle and takes play towards the halfway. Redcliffe are becoming more constructive in attack and are beginning to reproduce the form that gave them their big win against Easts in the final. Valleys are taking better in the scrums and Scanlon dummies to make good use of possession. Strudwick and Scanlon are combining well and their experience is beginning to show. Valleys are giving the ball plenty of air and Hughes does well to slip the ball to Fitzpatrick. O'Doherty to Strudwick, on to Scanlon, and then to the powerful McCabe, who becomes airborne before being covered by Raper. From dummy half, Mills kicks and follows on. The kick is just too long, but he shows why they call the Valleys the diehards. Valleys continue to probe. O'Doherty ferrets his way downfield, but there's no end to the line of defence from the Dolphins. Finally, through solid tackling, Redcliffe gained possession. With a fine overhead pass, Raper stretches the Valleys' defence, but a drop ball breaks up a promising move. Cameron to Raper, and on to former New Zealand international Orchard, whose ball control allows Redcliffe to retain possession. But not for long. Redcliffe's front row are driving right under Valleys, and they win another scrum. Orchard is still giving Valleys plenty of trouble down the centre. Then great anticipation by O'Doherty as Redcliffe go the blind gives Valleys possession. Are making powerful bursts, and centre Fitzpatrick is determined to go through anyone in his path. But little Brian Winnie steals the ball only to have O'Doherty return the compliment. O'Doherty is having a big game for Valleys. Scanlon is continually probing. Lock forward Gill showing typical positional sense. Crilly gives notice of his intentions and puts up a well-judged kick. It's close, but no try. And for the first time, tempers become a little frayed. Strudwick objects to Tiny's push and follows up with a perfect left hook on Winnie. The 6'4" referee Pramberg is keeping a tight rein on proceedings, and Redcliffe receive a penalty. Orchard up the middle. Wilson to Raper, on to Tiny, who's grounded by Scanlon and Gill. Raper reverses the point of attack to Winnie, a long pass to Halley, and O'Doherty is there again. A clever change of pace by Winnie puts Redcliffe into a strong attacking position. The Dolphins are still moving the ball well. Cameron to the ever-present Raper, to the strong-running Lees, who breaks through 3 tackles to go over in the corner. Raper's attempted conversion is well wide, and the score remains Redcliffe 5, Valleys 2. Wilson beating O'Doherty. And Winnie tries the blind to be unceremoniously dumped by Mill. Tiny from dummy half and loses possession. McCabe and Hughes run wide of the rucks to take play outside their own quarter. With good backing up and snappy passing, Valleys penetrate. Strudwick kicks deep on the last tackle. Hobbs makes a good run, followed and finally brought down by the persistent O'Doherty and Fitzpatrick. Redcliffe are determined to play an open game and gradually move upfield, but the anticipation and methodical defence of the diehards holds them out. now on the attack. Gill slips the ball to Perkins. To Fitzpatrick. Strudwick, well-timed pass to McCabe, and Beatson is brought down just short of the line. Valleys are really pressing now, and Gill's pass sends the tireless O'Doherty in for a well-deserved try under the posts. Crilly's simple conversion puts Valleys into the lead for the first time in the match. Are penalised from a scrum infringement. And Raper makes no mistake with a kick to level the scores at half-time. Valleys substitute Rathbone for Crilly at half-time. With the breeze behind them in the second half, Redcliffe are going to fully test the Valleys' much vaunted grand final experience. Orchard trying to slip the defence down the middle. Raper's kick just fails to find touch. And the over-enthusiastic defence of Redcliffe gives Valleys a relieving penalty. McCabe is now at prop for Valleys with Herbert on for Hughes. Rathbone is packing in the second row with Perkins. This is having a drastic effect on their scrummaging, and Redcliffe are getting plenty of ball. Raper turns the ball inside to Cameron, who slices through, and it takes a desperate tackle by Mills to bring him down. The Dolphins throw the ball about, and Tiny makes the final dive. Cranberg has a careful look before ruling no try. The score remains 7-all. Gill anticipates Orchard's pass, and Valleys have possession for the first time in several minutes. Strudwick, the big Valley forwards hurtle into the Redcliffe defence. Raper and Halley combine in a costly tackle on Rathbone. Halley leaving the field with a knee injury to be replaced by Don Rudd, and Raper possibly fracturing his left forearm. Valleys are getting more of the ball now and are well entrenched in the Dolphins' half. Raper gains possession for Redcliffe. He's really beginning to feel that arm now. Redcliffe forwards take play back to halfway, but Fitzpatrick intercepts Tiny's pass and is taken in a one-arm tackle by the gallant Raper. Valleys are beginning to find breaks in the previously solid Redcliffe rucks. Rathborne gets a good pass away to Beatson, who's played since before half-time with a broken right arm. Shows his class with a perfect dummy to Strudwick, then turns the ball inside to Gaylor, who spears through the confused defence to score Valley's second try. Mills misses the conversion attempt, and Valley's lead 10-7. Redcliffe show good combination as they strive to overcome Valley's three-point advantage. Redcliffe surrender position close to the halfway line, and Valleys are on the attack once more. Gaylor to Scanlon. Strudwick. Rathborne. Back to Scanlon. Mills, who dummies and cuts back infield, gets the ball to Scanlon. A reverse pass to Perkins, who splits the defence, passing to Gaylor, who backs up inside. O'Doherty on the blind to Perkins, who stopped just short of the corner. Winnie still dangerous from the scrum base. Orchard onto Raper, still directing play. Onto Lease, who sends Carriage speeding through an opening. Redcliffe against Valleys. A settled challenge by two forwards, and Gill and McCabe combined to bring down Carriage just short of the line and fought the movement that could have meant victory for Redcliffe. Scrappy play. Gill with the ball, and the forwards combine to send McCabe in for the try that seals the premiership for the Diehards. Mills misses the kick, and Valleys lead 13-7. With Raper off the field, replacement Sparrow is at 5'8", and Cameron is in the second row. With the game almost over, Valleys are finishing stronger than Redcliffe, but the Dolphins are not giving in. Redcliffe are penalised just outside their quarter line, and Mills guides the ball through the press to take Valleys to 15. Redcliffe 7. On the kickoff, McCabe seems intent on making 2 tries in a row, but rugged defence puts an end to his charge as the final siren sounds. Valleys win 15-7, their 3rd premiership in 4 years. Defeat is no disgrace for the Dolphins. Maybe next year. The oldest team in the competition has defeated the newest in surely one of Brisbane's most memorable grand finals.
They're the diehards.